General Gonzales, sir, Sir Mon Santiago, Sir Bobby Aquino, Sir Rupert Ambil of Rappler, and to all that's here today, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm here to represent my mayor, or our mayor, Mayor Herbert Bautista, who's also attending an equal activity today. I'm tasked to present how Quezon City is preparing for the big one. So marami pong nakakarinig na po ng big one. Kahapon, nabanggit ni General, lumindol ng 6.5 sa Haro, Leyte, and we could see the pictures of damages that was caused by the earthquake. No? This picture shows you on the 7.2 magnitude that happened in Bohol. So tinatawag nila ngayon yan the Great Wall of Bohol. No? So in Metro Manila, the Marikina Fault Line, no? This was the old name of the Valley Fault System, consists of two faults, no? The East Valley Fault and the West Valley Fault. The East Valley Fault runs a 10-kilometer stretch and it could generate a magnitude of 6.2 according to PHIVOX. And the West Valley Fault is a 100-kilometer stretch that can generate 7.2. Mas mahaba po siya, mas malakas po ang pwede niyang maidulot. Now, this runs from Bulacan up to the foothills of Cavite, Tagaytay, Laguna. For Quezon City, immediately since 2010, we had partnered with PHIVOX and conducted interagency walk the fault activity. Literally po, nilakad namin yung fault. If you could see in the pictures, pila-pila po ang ating government officials coming from different departments and offices. Kung saan po sila nakatayo, yan po mismo yung fault. No? Luckily, at that time, hindi po siya gumalaw. Kundi pati mayor namin kasama dyan. So, April 28, we conducted ocular inspection from the boundary of Quezon City and Montalban. Then we had press conference with PHIVOX, installment of concrete markers on the areas identified. And then we validate it once more, recheck the coordinates once again until we finalize the validation. Then after that, many of the residents in Quezon City are not, kumbaga, skeptic sila dun sa aming pre-NESCON, no? So again, we asked PHIVOX to partner with us, this time with Geoscience Australia. Through the funding of Australian aid, we conducted a paleoseismic study. Kumbaga, masyadong technical yung mga term noon, hinukay lang po natin yung fault, no? We conducted trenching activity to make sure we did 2 trenches. Yan po yung picture. From February 17 to March 6, so almost 3 weeks or more than 3 weeks kami nandyan. No? Binantayan namin yung hukay. And during the stage, carbon samples were collected also in the process and was sent to Australia and US to know how old are these samples. No? Kasi sabi sa PHIVOX, the West Valley Fault moves every 200 to 400 years. Yeah po. And the last time it moved was on 1658. If you're counting 200, assuming eksakto siya gumalaw, we're way past that, it's 1858. So if we're counting 400, that would mean 2058, kung eksakto siya gagalaw. No? Now, 2058 minus 2017 now, that's how many years from now? 41. 41 years? Add that to your age now. Ilang taon na po kayo? Ayaw sumagot. Well, lagay ko na lang po sa edad ko, no? I'm 43 now. If I add 41, that's gonna be 84 years old. So, ang sinasabi lang po natin, this fault may move even before or after 2058. Hindi natin alam. No? It may move in our lifetime or not even in our lifetime. But why do we have to prepare? Kasi marami rin tayong maiiwan sa buhay. No? Marami tayong loved ones, may mga anak tayo, may mga magiging apo, at ang mga apo sa tuhod, etc., etc. So this is just a picture of the trenches, no, that was generated by PHIVOX. I'm not going to dwell with this anymore kasi I'll leave that to PHIVOX. No? Mas ang sinasabi lang nila, based on the pictures in the study, there's an evidence of ground displacement, including abrupt change of sediment layers across the fault. And there's a step-like drop of ground surface across the fault. So parang yung soil sediments niya, hindi na siya magkarugtong-dugtong to justify that there was movement already. And if you dig deeper, there would be more than one earthquake event seems to be indicated in the exposed trench walls. So immediately, Quezon City partnered with Earthquake and Megacities Initiative. This is a non-government organization who are experts internationally in earthquakes for urban setting. Among the deliverables or the output was the DRM plan of Quezon City, which is 2014 to 2020. These are the plans shows you the programs, the priorities, no, and policies that should be undertaken by the government. And this is backed up by the Hazards, Vulnerability, and Risk Assessment Report based on the hazard that Quezon City have, which is flooding and earthquake. That's the major. And we map it into a Quezon City Risk Atlas. So if you go to our website, you can download this for free, yung Quezon City Risk Atlas. Hindi lang po hazard maps yan. You will know there how many open spaces do we have, how many traffic lights, how many hospitals, how many basketball courts, open courts, etc. Makikita niyo po lahat dyan. So just to give you a quick snapshot of the contingency plan of Quezon City, the main evacuation of Quezon City is going to be the Quezon Memorial Circle. And then we also identified 6 other open spaces in each district. Now, for example, in District 1, we already considered veterans as one because that's the north quadrant of the Oplan Metro Yacal Plus. For District 2, we have Axibal Compound Open Space. District 3, UP Diliman. District 4, the Amoronte Sports. Complex and District 5, so the SM parking area, SM Fairview. District 6 also was identified for sentries, open space. So these are the contingency plan that we have. In case the big one happens, you just have to open the contingency plan of Quezon City. Kahit sino po makapulot niyan, alam na alam nila kung anong dapat gawin. Then that also goes for flooding. So for preparedness, community seminars, trainings, and drills are conducted year in, year out. Among these trainings are disaster preparedness orientation, BDRRM or Barangay Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Multi-Hazard Simulations, drills, flood, fire, landslides, and we keep them abreast with Quezon City's initiative every year and programs. Meron din kaming training na bigay ng MMDA, yung Earthquake, Landslide, Search and Rescue Orientation course is also given year in, year out. And with the help of NGOs like the DRNet Philippines, they help us in conducting community risk assessment. Ito naman, grassroots level naman to. Then training on youth on DRM with Center for Disaster Preparedness, community-based DRM, REDAS training or Rapid Earthquake Disaster Assessment System. No? Ito naman ay technical na software binibigay sa atin ng PHIVOX to simulate, no, kung anong pwede mangyari kung gumalaw ang 7.2 magnitude. Then we have first responders training. Our organic responders are given urban search and rescue, water search and rescue, ELSA rock, sea burn, or yung chemical, biological, radio, nuclear, and explosives, wilderness, and other trainings that we undergo. So who are the beneficiaries of these trainings? No? Hindi lang po kami. It's the 142 barangays of Quezon City, public and private schools, hospitals, churches, religious organizations, homeowners association, private organization, and business establishment. So lahat po dito kasali. Kaya sino man sa inyo dito ang hindi nabibilang sa mga nabanggit ko, siya lang ang exempted. Palagay ko wala. So every year, aside from the Metro Shake Drill, we do also the nationwide simultaneous earthquake drill. This was taken during the first quarter, NSED. So we simulated some possible scenarios that can happen, like collapsed structures, clearing of debris in major roads. No? Ayan, may rescue silang sa isang collapsed structure na made of concrete. And we also had urban search and rescue training recently, just last week, June 26 to June 30 at the Subic Bay Fire Department. So other initiatives of Quezon City, we made sure that we have memorandum of agreements in place with private business or sectors like the Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers, PICE. Ito po sila po ang katulong namin sa infra-audit on inspecting structures kung kaya nila to withstand a 7.2 magnitude. Of course, Globe, our partners in telecommunication. Meralco also is one. Pure Gold for basic supplies, food, water. Kung sakaling maubos po ang stockpiling ng Quezon City, we could just go to Pure Gold and get the needed supplies, and then we'll just pay them later. That also goes for mercury drugs for medicines. And recently, the Quezon City Medical Society also partnered with us. So sila naman ay maraming mga doctors, no, professionals that can help us in augmenting manpower. Then Metro Shake Drill, malapit na siya, July 14, 4 p.m. We already started coordination meetings. Ito po yung kasama namin ang Quezon City Disaster Action Teams. Then pictures of REDAS trainings. Ito naman po ang picture ng aming Quezon City Emergency Operations Center that is housed in the Quezon City DRRM building. Equipment, meron po tayong mga hydraulics dyan. Nakikita niyo sa upper right, upper left niyo pala. And breathing apparatus, shoring equipment. So ito yung shoring, ito po yung mga nagbibigay ng stability. Kunyari, bago ka pumasok sa isang building to rescue trapped victims, you have to make sure that your responders are safe and you have to utilize your shoring equipment. So our Emergency Operations Center is designed to be seamless, integrated, and end-to-end. Once you dial 122, our emergency hotline number, any concern of Quezon City residents, mapa-sunog, mapa-emergency, or mapa-traffic, no? You don't need to get other numbers ng bumbero, ng police. 122 lang po ida-dial ninyo and nandyan na po lahat ang ating mga response agencies. Integrated meaning embedded si police, si fire, si traffic, si EMS, si search and rescue. End-to-end, from the time we receive the call up to the point na ma-terminate ang incident, hindi po namin bibitawan yon. If we need to do some follow-ups, it would take us 2 to 3 days or even 1 week, hindi po natin bibitawan yan. Then for recovery, Quezon City also recently procured 120 prototype pop huts, kung tinatawag namin itong alternate temporary shelter. Now, we are expecting many residents to be displaced. Ito po yung gagamitin namin that we can set it up in just 5 to 10 minutes. Usually sa US, isang ganyan, isang pamilya. Pero ewan ko na lang kung sa dami ng madi-displace, kung ilan ang pagkakasyahin po namin dyan. We'll just make sure that it would be humane and at least nearest to the standards of our DSWD. So with these initiatives, I just want to tell you that we are also recipient of the National Gawad Kalasag 3rd place No, we were beaten by Davao City and Olongapo City. So third po kami sa Best in DRRM Council for 2017, which was awarded June 8 of 2017. Pero sa region, no, sa NCR, we are first place in Best City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. And we also placed second for Best Emergency Management Urban Search and Rescue for 2016. So with that po, thank you very much and good afternoon.